Look, I'm wearing black today um, for the shooting that happened that killed Renee Good. I'm not wearing black specifically for Renee Good. I'm wearing black because of what this type of event has done to divide us even more. So regardless of what you think about the situation, there's been too many people making assumptions right off the bat. Those assumptions being the intent of Renee Good, the intent of the officer. They're not letting the investigation play out. They're not allowing for things to come out so they can make a more informed decision on what their belief is. And ultimately, it really doesn't matter what their belief is. What's going to matter is whether the agent is charged or not, and if the agent is charged, whether a jury of his peers either acquit him or find him guilty of some kind of malpractice, let's say. So to blatantly just say it's murder, I don't think that's true. Some people say that, he shouldn't have been in front of the vehicle. Well, again, you don't know the tactics of ICE. You don't know the tactics of law enforcement officers. Who knows why he was in front of the vehicle? But I personally don't think he should have been in front of the vehicle. But that's not really up to me or how I would have done it anyway. At the end of the day, it's just bad all around. It's bad for Renee Good and her family. It's bad for the police officer and his family. It's bad for the community. It's bad for the country, so on and so forth. So here's my suggestion to anybody who wants to protest. Protest. Do your thing, but don't block traffic and don't impede police operations, law enforcement operations, whether it be federal, state, local, or whatever. Don't impede their operations. Renee Good was impeding operations, as far as I can tell. She was impeding operations which caused the interaction between her and law enforcement. Because of that, law enforcement took an action. Unfortunately, that action killed Renee Good. There's a lot more involved, of course. Renee, 100%, was in the vehicle, was the driver, pushed the gas pedal. There was a law enforcement officer in front of her. Whether she meant to hit him or not, that's a different story. Nobody's going to know ever whether she meant to do it or whether she accidentally did it. The law enforcement officer saw that as a threat and in turn killed Renee Good with his firearm. Again, we don't know the intent of the law enforcement officer. Have no idea. You don't know the mens rea behind this guy's action, okay? Apparently, he had already been dragged by a vehicle in a prior operation. So he's probably like, oh, I'm going to get dragged again? So that's why I'm wearing black today. Because I feel that this situation with Renee Good and the law enforcement officer and the community as a whole is really divisive. And for you politicians out there are sitting there and blaming ICE and calling the ICE agent a murderer and all this stuff without letting the facts come out, you're an accomplice to this division. And it's pretty freaking sickening. You can disagree without blaming people. You can voice your opinion without labeling people things that haven't even been adjudicated yet. This is the problem with the YouTubes and the Facebooks and all the other stuff. This is the problem. People want to sit there and label other people without it being actually adjudicated. If it comes out that the jury finds of a murder, okay, fine, call him a murder afterwards. But you doing this name game, it's pretty damn divisive. And so I wear black for basically the stupidity that we have in our country right now. Tech out.